Hello, welcome to the Snoezelen. I will try to explain you a bit about the Snoezelen. To start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is David Grupe and I'm the president of ISNA Switzerland. That's the International Snoezelen Association. We cooperate in more than 30 countries, and I built up the ISNA in Switzerland 8 years ago. In May, in May last year, I was in Bucharest to give the courses, the formation to Laura and his team, and I'm really glad to be part of this beautiful project that comes unfortunately to its end now. I will give you some information about the Snoezelen, about the benefits and how I use it. Now you come to the Snoezelen room that I use for the ISNA in Switzerland with a lot of different types of people. There are very, very young children that come with a handicap, without a handicap. There are teenagers that come, some with psychological problems, some with handicaps, mentally or physically, or just without handicaps. I have a group of adults that come as a prevention of burnout, as to regenerate their batteries, we can say, recharge their batteries, to have a balance between their work and life, to make them work easier, to live easier, and to have a better quality of life. This room is also open to elderly people. Some have a dementia, some have a dementia that has progressed in the last years, and I'm really happy to give you a little introduction. So I have used Snoezelen for 18 years now. Yeah, this makes me feel old, but so I discovered it in Berlin, where I used it with a lot of different people, and there I participated in a lot of seminars, courses in the University of Berlin to accompany different types of clients, different types of people in the Snoezelen therapy and doing research on a scientific base. Would you like to pose any question?
Yeah. Actually, we have some questions. Do you use Snoezelen as an activation or just for relaxation?
You can use, that's the secret of Snoezelen. You can really use it as an activation, as a stimulation to wake up somebody, to make him feel good, to make him boost, to make him move, to make him be interested in something, or you can calm people down and make them go their interior and to feel the calm, to really relax. I work in both directions. It really depends on who you work with. It depends on their state of the day. Some people are mostly active during the day, and they need a balance to calm down, to relax, to recharge. So nowadays it's more the relaxation that counts, but I also have people that I need to make them wake up a bit, being interested in something, and use their senses. Mm-hmm.
What do you observe during all those years? Is it effective?
Oh, this is a great question, because I love Snoezelen because it makes the people smile, it makes the people feel good. It is people that come down inside like this after sometimes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you see that they relax in their face and they lay down, or they listen to a story that I tell and they're just attentive, or they can really, you can see that it's effective. I would like to invite you to participate in some therapies, because you can see it's effective. Oh yes, 100% yes.
To whom this type of therapy is addressed?
Yeah, I've already said a bit. It's you can start from newborn. I took children. My own son, when he was 3 weeks old, in the Snoezelen, and it wakes them up. It makes them discover, and so you can use it for very, very, very young kids up to aged people up to their, well, you can say until 100 years old. And it's very open now that people with handicaps, without handicaps, that's the original idea of Snoezelen, or people with psychotic problems, people with dementia, people like you and me that just need another balance. So it's really open to a lot of people and a lot of different groups. And this is why you need a course, you need a formation, because you need to learn how you adopt the Snoezelen therapy, the Snoezelen sessions at your clients, because you cannot do the same thing with other people. Okay?
So how long should be a session, and how many people have to be in a group?
A session can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is short. Usually it's the participant that needs to get used to it. So in the beginning it may be 10 minutes, and this person maybe after 3-4 months they will stay half an hour. I usually propose sessions of 45 minutes to 1 hour, because it gives me the time to have a part that is activation, stimulation, and also a part that is relaxation. And you really have the time to come down into the Snoezelen and really dive into it. And the group, you can use Snoezelen as individual therapy. You can do groups. How many people should be in a group? Well, it depends on the size of your room. The room here can take up to 8 people. I've had sessions with 10. I use sometimes a bigger room that can be 15 people, but then it's hard. It needs to be a very nice group, I can say, a group that works well together. So usually you can say a smaller group makes it easier and to work, and you have more individuals. But up to 8 to 10 people I like to take. But it depends really on who you take.
And for what period of time?
Yeah, usually I say you can never give up unless you have done 4 periods of Snoezelen. If you have not done 4 sessions, it's hard to say that doesn't work. So if you don't have an effect after 4 sessions, yeah, maybe you try a 5th one. But you can say maybe usually you have effects the first time already, the second or third time. Sometimes often the 4th time is the latest session where you can say, okay, now I think that there's no effect, or this person doesn't feel well in here, so I will choose somebody else. Yeah? But there's no end to it. You can say I will determine 10 sessions, but I like the idea to have it open and to give it on, because the effects, you can always work on it, and you can have more effects, and you can have other objectives. And so why end if it does good? If it does its effects. Okay?
Okay. And can you tell us about 1 or 2 of your best results with Snoezelen?
One of the nicest results I've seen is a woman in she was about 70 years old, with dementia in the 2nd stage, So she already lost her a lot of her memories, her orientation, and all day she was sad in the institution, and she cried a lot, and she asked always for his husband. She wanted her husband to come see her, and she was not doing that. She was sad. It was hard to cheer her up. It was hard to be with her and to help her. And once she came in the Snoezelen room, it seemed to be wiped off, and she was here, and she was playful, and she takes a ball, and she laughs, and she goes into interaction with the other person in the group, and this is nice. And it's also a fact that stays a bit. So until half an hour later, she's in this good mood, but then she falls back. Excuse me, in the sadness. So this is something you can say, okay, she falls back in the sadness, but we have 1 hour of happiness a day, which I think is great. And these pictures just make me feel good, and that's really worth the effort to do. Mm-hmm.
So we heard one. What are the benefits of Snoezelen therapy?
You can see the benefits. It's mostly for the well-being of the person. You can work the communication. You can work the different senses. You can work the possibilities of relaxation. Some people don't know how to relax. Yeah, they don't know how to calm down. Could be benefits of less aggressions, less people that have auto-aggressions, a better a giving of a confidence, coming into communication. But I think these are a lot of benefits that Laura, she can tell you, because she has worked very, very hard on this, and she has found out clearly a beautiful, beautiful benefits, and I'm really happy of her.
So do the benefits last after the therapy is finished, or it has to be continuously?
Oh yes, if you can see what happens afterwards, so it lasts on, and if you do the transfer, you can have you can almost like a learning in the room, so people learn how to relax or who better communicate, so they can take it outside, and they can use the effects that they have experienced in the room outside. So it is something that helps. If you stop the therapy, it's a question if it stays on for a long period of time. But it's always easier to get the results back if you keep the therapy going on, or after a while if you can keep it up. If you don't have the possibility to have once a week a session for anybody, after a certain period of time you can do it less frequent. So you can say once a month or every 2 weeks, so this person has less sessions, but the benefits maybe they stay.
Okay. And what are your recommendations?
Oh, the recommendations is easy. You need to try it yourself. I can just invite you to go in a Snoezelen environment and be the client, be there, let yourself go, and just experience what it does to you, how it does feel, and what it does to you, so you understand what Snoezelen is about. I can try to explain. I can show you that it works. I can tell you it works because I'm convinced 100%. But the best thing, you need to experience it. You will see it by yourself. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
I thank you very much. I hope you have a pleasant seminar in Bucharest. I'm very, very sad I couldn't come, but it was too complicated to fly over and participate. And so I could be with you, and I wish you happy. Thank you very much. Ciao.